Good day, honorable judges and fellow participants. My name is Brahim, and it's my privilege to present my research project titled Crypto for All, an innovative framework to empower retail investors in Malaysia. As we know, cryptocurrency is more than a passing trend. It is now a global financial revolution built on blockchain and distributed ledger technology. It offers decentralized, borderless, and transparent transactions. Unlike conventional finance, it removes intermediaries, reduces fraud, lowers high commission costs, and protects personal data of the users. This makes cryptocurrency not only a new medium of exchange, but also a transformative innovation with the potential to shape the future of finance. Despite this global momentum, Malaysia is still falling behind in adoption. To put it into perspective, only about 15% of Malaysians have adopted cryptocurrency. This is far lower compared to adoption rate in Western markets. Clearly, while awareness exists, barriers prevent wider participations, and this mainly contributed by several issues and gaps. First, there is an issue of low acceptance among retail investors, where many remain hesitant, still preferring traditional investments. The second one is trust deficits are a major obstacle. High-profile online scams, Ponzi schemes, and fraudulent platforms have tainted the image of cryptocurrency in Malaysia and the rest of the world, severely eroding public confidence. These incidents fuel the public skepticism and make many investors associate cryptocurrency with risk rather than an opportunity. Another one is the regulatory uncertainty. Malaysia's rules are still evolving, so investors face a gray area with unclear protection and inconsistent enforcement. This lack of regulatory clarity directly undermines the confidence. And lastly, there is a research gap and policy gap in Malaysia. While adoption drivers have been studied extensively in the US, Europe, and other mature markets, Malaysia has been largely overlooked. This leaves the policymakers, regulators, and financial institutions, including the retail investors, without localized evidence to guide strategies for building confidence and boosting the adoption. In short, we see that Malaysia's slow adoption is not only due to lack of interest, but rather to low trust, unclear regulations, misconceptions, and weak research support. If we do not address this, Malaysia risks being left behind in the digital economy. Hence, to tackle this challenge, my research investigates the determinants of cryptocurrency adoption among Malaysian retail investors, and we have a framework, and it falls into four broad categories. The first one is the social or normative driver, represented by social influence, showing how peers, family, and society shape the decisions. The second one is economic driver, reflected in price value, assessing whether investors perceive cryptocurrency as a worth and the risk and cost. Third is the technological drivers, captured by technological awareness and perceived usefulness, highlighting both investor knowledge and practicality of crypto in improving transactions. And last one is institution or the system driver, including transparency and trust, which are crucial for ensuring reliability, security, and legitimacy in digital finance. What makes my framework unique is the inclusion of government support as a moderating factor. To achieve this, I conducted a nationwide survey among Malaysian investors and analyzed it using partial least square structure equation modeling, or PLS. In terms of usefulness and novelty, this research contributes in two important ways: academic novelty and practical impact. Academically speaking, this study is among the first empirical ones in Malaysia on crypto adoption, and it also bridges the Western and Asian gap in research, as highlighted in the introduction, and highlights the critical role of government policy as a driver. While on a practicality side, policymakers gain evidence-based insight to create regulation that build confidence based on the significant drivers. Financial institutions can develop platforms suited to Malaysian investors' needs. And lastly, investors themselves gain clarity, helping them to make better informed financial decisions. The commercialization potential is strong, where findings of our study guide fintech innovators to build trusted user-centric platforms, and this will lead accelerate adoption, positioning Malaysia as one of the regional digital finance leader. And it also aligns directly with the national digitalization agenda. By building investors' confidence, this research supports a safe, transparent, and inclusive financial ecosystem. This project also has already achieved international recognition, where we have presented at the MVP 2024 International Conference in Bangkok and the International Conference on Accounting Research and Education in Kuala Lumpur, organized by the University of Technology Malaysia. And we have currently submitted one article which is under review in a Scopus and WOS Index journal. These milestones confirm that this research is both academically credible and practically relevant. In conclusion, my project, Crypto for All, provides a roadmap for bridging Malaysia's adoption gap. With the right trust, regulation, and investor empowerment, Malaysia can transform hesitation into confidence and emerge as a regional leader in financial innovation. Thank you.